Okay, so hello guys! Welcome to Music Dive. Thank you for being here with us tonight. So, kamusta kayo? Okay lang kayo?
Okay naman.
Okay, so before we start with the interview, I ask you guys to create a song that introduces you guys individually and as a band. So, ready na ba?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and... We're so tired, but we're happy, 'cause you are in front of us. I'm making things up right now, and I'm not really shaking. To my right is Earl, he plays the Simpson bass. And to my left is Val, sometimes she sings, most of the time she plays the guitar. Ryan and John are nowhere to be found today. Oh, and I totally forgot to play the A minor chord. So I'll say one more thing before I go. My name is Emmy and my band is called Carousel Casualties. And we're super stoked to play for you. Do you? Alright. Have fun listening to this song. Yeah.
Okay, so again guys, thank you for being here tonight for us for Music Dive. So, can you please introduce yourselves naman sa mga nanonood?
We're Carousel Casualties. This is Emmy, our Poggy vocalist.
This is Pao. She wants to be called Maganda, and she sings and plays the guitar. This is Earl.
Hey.
This is Earl. My name's Emmy. We haven't shaven. Yes.
But first of all, why is your band called Carousel Casualties?
Life is like a carousel. We're all casualties in it. We have no choice but to go along, go with the flow.
And it's a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Try saying it 10 times in a row.
Life is hard. Do not make it harder.
So, how did you guys meet and eventually form your band?
Pao is the one who
First,
gathered the...
yeah. At first it was a solo project, Emmy solo project, and then he had like a different lineup of members, and then
I had friend. Asked them to play music, my laptop music.
bedroom project,
Yeah.
right? And then he met me through a friend also, and
I thought
then
you were gonna say Tinder or something.
that should be a thing, no?
Yeah, that should be a
Oh,
thing
I know.
actually. Yeah, Tinder for bandmates.
Yeah. Tinder.
Looking for a bandmate?
Yeah.
Join Tinder for band.
Binder.
Bander! 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 That should be an
Bander.
app. Bander. Join Bander. Swipe right for bandmates.
Yeah.
Right?
So yeah, and then I brought Jong along with me to play bass, and then Ryan, and then we met Earl through the scene.
So, how did you came to the decision that you guys wanted to make a career out of your passion?
When did we start telling ourselves that this is actually real and we're not just messing around?
Is it real?
Or is it just fantasy?
Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality. It was end of 2016 when we decided, oh, we should make an EP. And we had no idea. We had Javier, our former drummer who's in Canada right now. Hi Javier.
Hi.
He's now studying
We
film.
miss you. He graduated.
He just graduated. So it was like end of 2016 when we decided we wanted an EP. And Pao Jot and I together with Javier, we were like, oh, we should start recording. So we started recording with Nick Lazaro. Our first song was called Safety. And we don't play it anymore. It's just an old song. And then I guess things just spiraled up. Spiraled down, spiraled up. When it went uphill from there, people were demanding that we put out more songs, and I guess we realized amongst ourselves that it's like, I guess it was efficient to make a good statement through music and make it more legit.
Yeah, and it's really also heartwarming for like people to actually ask for more stuff and just basically liking our stuff. And it's, nakakataba ng puso. That's the drive, to be honest. Yeah.
So it's we wouldn't be pursuing this if it weren't for the people who patronized the earlier material.
If I'm being honest, everyone who loves OPM knows about your band na. So, congrats on that because wala naman ako actually na-meet that doesn't know about Carousel
Really?
Casualties.
Wow.
That's
Really?
surprising,
That's
actually.
surprising.
I'm being honest. So, but of course, before you came to this point in your music career, there were a lot of obstacles, I'm sure. So, what was the hardest part of your journey?
Actually, we're encountering the hardest part right now. We're in the middle of making an album. And there's a lot of things that we actually are experiencing right now when it comes to songwriting, arranging things, getting everyone together because everyone's getting busy. And that's one obstacle also, that's one challenge. It's the time that our commitment, it's like we're being tested right now, currently. We really hope that we can give everyone, all our listeners and everyone, what we feel that they deserve from us are 100% in this album that we're making and the future songs that we're gonna release. So I think this is the biggest obstacle right now that so far we have faced. What about you?
Yeah, actually, I agree. Kasi, the band has released many songs na throughout the years. Well, for years. So, kinda now with my addition, the band's kinda evolving. We have a sound, but, we have so many ways to go about it. I think, it will take time. But, we would like to produce this album as the best we can, So, yeah, it's so hard. It's hard.
Under a lot of pressure right now because it's not always about what's being famous and being well known. It's about the pressure that you put onto yourself and the things that you want to produce. So it's very challenging, but it's nice also at the same time because you practice your originality, your creativity, your tensile strength. If you're being compared to steel, how much can you stretch yourself to your limits? Yeah.
Individually, what is music for you?
Well, for me, music is like listening to music. For me, is different from creating something from scratch or through the influences throughout the years. Listening to music, it helps me. Parang when you relate to a song, kahit hindi nga lyrics but how kahit instrumental siya, para you just feel it. Tapos when writing songs also, it's such an outlet. Parang nakaka-proud din sa sarili. Nakapagsulat ng kanta, tapos parang trip mo. Uy, gusto ko itong ginawa ko. Parang, wow, kaya ko para to. Yun nakakagulat minsan. Parang, diba, we question ourselves. Can we pull this off? Parang, damn, I just did it. Or something like that. I think we do that, That's music. Parang, siya parang gagawa ka lang ng sandcastle. Tapos parang, uy, nagawa ko siya. Ang galing. Parang ganun.
For me, music is, an outlet. Tapos, kasi siguro it's my expression of, if I can't describe it in words, I express it in terms of music. Kahit sabay-sabay pa yung problems. Every time I play with these guys, syempre, I get to vent out, parang sobrang gaan afterwards. So, for me, it has a meaning. If kunwari may yung song na to may meaning sa akin, pero pag kinanta ko sa ibang tao, may meaning din yun para sa kanila. So, it's very diverse. So, yung language na yun, hindi siya na-describe sa words. So, parang sobrang gaan siya every time kinaka.
For me, music is a type of sound waves that intertwine with each other and form particular patterns, whether random or intent. And you hear it it's a type of sound, just like noise, speech.
Galing nga.
That's music.
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia!
And so, speaking of sound, do you guys have the same musical influences, inspirations?
No.
Definitely not.
So how does that work as a band?
It's good and challenging. I wouldn't say bad, but it's in the first place it's good because for example, if I do the same thing all over again and we're all like listening to the same thing, it's gonna sound like our influences together as a band. But being a band as diverse as us, the five of us, with Jot and Ryan not with us right now, but we're not doing the same thing when we put things together. So it's like, it's very helpful, at the same time very challenging when you're writing songs, because it's like, if I make something, the other one is hearing something else. There's some sort of clash, but nothing resolves problems when you talk as a band. So that's one thing. Yeah.
Overall, what are your songs about? Where do you get the inspiration for them?
I get to interview some people at times and ask them about how they feel. Sometimes simple questions as like, how was your day? What happened to you? Until it becomes bigger. It's like, what's your backstory? How did you arrive to this point in your life? And then I kind of like string them together and make songs out of poetry based on people's stories. I mean, that's the EP. Now the album is a lot different because there's no song yet in the album that's not personal, I guess. Or at least first-hand experiences. It's more of like the things I see every day, and more of like the romance of everyday life. It's not really like romantic, like love with affection. It's practicality and social awareness and all that stuff. So the album's gonna be really different.
Okay, so your latest single is Margarita, right? Can you tell us more about it?
We did it together. We recorded it last year with Nick, and then we had to redo all the instruments.
Oh yeah, that was a long process.
Yeah.
I think Margarita was the longest. The song we did longest. Tama ba?
Yeah, and then always
Yeah.
is next. It's long because of the complexity of the arrangement that we don't normally do. But we're trying to find our own sound right now. It's not the normal, usual Madison sound, the Carousel sound. It's more of like, we're trying to experiment out. Apparently we can do a song that sounds like prog and fusion. A song with horns in the background. So it's a song about warning. So it's like, you've been warned, don't do it anymore, but then you like it. Just like drinking margarita, right? Like margarita for me it's very tasty, it's very tropical, but like it's gonna kill you. It's really just gonna outright kill you. Because it's like just one sip, it's already strong.
Traidor.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so personally, ano yung favorite yung song mo?
Fingers crossed.
Why?
Same.
Parang balance yung message na positivity and parang may warning din.
Wow.
At the same time, sobrang dancey. So if malulunod ka sa danciness niya, tapos hindi mo mapapansin yung message, doon ka mapupunta, parang masusunog ka sa sun. Pero if ever you dive into it more, parang mas aware ka, yun. Yeah, I like
That's
the
a good
song.
interpretation.
Yeah, fingers crossed also. And Margarita. Well, to play live Margarita. Yeah, fingers crossed also. Okay, like, kasi it's just so fun and
Yeah,
parang
Playful.
it's so playful. Parang playing it, parang it's not just one thing. Parang it goes to another segment na weird. Yeah, I like that.
For me, it's not out yet. Not even fully recorded yet, but it's called Zoology. The song is about social awareness, struggling
Made me
as
cry.
it's a song about socialism and trying to survive everyday life as a working class person. That's more of my experience when I was starting out with my job and everything was so hard. Then you look at someone, your friends, or you find some sort of strength in yourself because you see yourself through other people in this wild life of a life. You guys gotta hear it when it's out, but it's gonna be out
I
later.
kind of teared a little bit when he made me listen to it.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really my personal favorite song, and I think the lyrics were well written. Kind of beat Leona. I like Leona also, but that one is something else.
Okay, so besides your upcoming album, what can we expect from Carousel Casualties?
That's a big secret. It has something to do with following the sun, but it's a big secret right now. And we're just really going to surprise people with the stuff that we're gonna put out by the end of the year. But it's a big secret.
Okay. So, ayan, yung aabangan ang fans nyo and everyone who listens to your song. So, any advice for aspiring OPM artists out there who wants to make a career out of their passion?
make sure to do it with the right people. I'm lucky enough to, to have these people
Yeah.
around me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Make sure that your bandmate is on time. It's part of success, but coordinate well with your time and make sure that you make good use of your time.
Just make new music. New music.
So lastly, plug time. Where can people contact you or listen to your music?
You can follow us on Spotify and Apple Music. We're also on Instagram and Twitter. It's at Carousel CSLPS.
Yeah, it's easy to search Carousel Space Casualties. You'll see us there. The most important thing to do is follow us on Spotify because that's where all the
Yes.
good stuff are.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so thank you so much. I hope you had fun tonight kasi nag-enjoy
Yeah.
kami.
Thank
We
you.
did.
At thank you sa uDOu sa after party. Sobrang saya. So, hope we come back here soon.
Yes, and by the time that we come back, we're complete already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Complete fuller sound with all of our bandmates. And there's 5 of us. Yes.
Thanks.
Jakaris.
Gradually